Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the new video. I'm the Casual Racing Gamer. Today we are looking at some more of your sim rig setups. So this is going to be episode number 2. So if I don't get to you in this episode and you guys already sent me something, we'll get it in the next one. And if you guys want to get in on this video and show our community your sim rig setups, this is not me judging you guys. This is not me judging your sim rigs. I just think it's pretty cool to share what you guys are racing on. So everyone just sees, what other guys are racing on. So that's what this video is about. If you want to send me your sim rig setup, tell me a little bit about what your setup is, if there's any backstory to it, and, I'll share that stuff. It's really cool. Anything you want me to share, put it in there, and you can email me at TheCasualRacingGamer@gmail.com. So first up in this one, we have, who is this? This is Sam. This is Sam. We'll just go with Sam. I'm not going to say guys' last names. I don't know if you guys want me to share your last names, but here he has obviously playing GT7 player. We got PSVR2. Thumb it up if you guys are on PSVR2. I only race in VR, so VR is where it is at, guys. But for you guys who are racing on a monitor, thumbs up to you guys too. No hate here. No hate. Any way you guys race, any way you guys have fun and can enjoy, is okay with me. So what are we racing on here? He shares that he's got a G29. He's using a play seat challenge, and he looks like he has a 3-pedal setup there. So he does have a clutch, but those are probably the pedals that come with the G29. So assuming they're not load cell pedals, he said he got a really good deal on Black Friday. So that is pretty cool. So he's saying that he's not sure if he can justify an upgrade to direct drive wheel. He doesn't play that much, maybe 3 to 4 times a week for an hour or so. Curious to see if a better force feedback load cell would make me faster though. So if you actually, load cell pedals 100%, guys, 100% load cell pedals, a load cell brake will help you brake better and more consistent. But if you guys saw, was it my last video? Well, when you're watching this video, it might not be my last video, but I did a video where I used a TGT2 right now, a Thrustmaster, and I went back to my T150 budget wheel just to see what the difference was going backwards. I only went forwards, and I was like, let me go backwards. Well, let me tell you something. It was a huge difference going backwards, where I lost pretty much all feeling of the car. I did not feel the grip of my tires. It was definitely different. Can you be fast using a G29 or a T150? Yes, because you can get used to anything, right? You just adjust to how you get used to something. But I'm going to tell you guys, you will definitely feel better and probably more confident in your driving if you have an actual wheel that's giving you the feedback that you need while you're driving, and you can feel that grip, or when you lose grip, when you're sliding, when you gain that grip. Definitely a big difference. If you're playing 3 to 4 times a week, I think that's a lot, dude. That's not like that. I think it's definitely worth it. If you can afford to upgrade from a budget wheel, 100%, I definitely say upgrade, but that's not knocking anyone who can. This is what you guys can afford. You guys can have just as much fun on it. I raced, I sim raced for like 3 years or so on a T150. So cool setup here. Obviously, the best thing with VR is you can sit your seat anywhere facing anything. You don't need to even see the TV. Which is just great about being in VR. You don't need to set up. If you have a room that can only fit your seat like this way and not forward, and you want to put it on the side, just as long as it can reach a PS5, it's great. It's a great way to race in VR and not take up too much room. But definitely, if you can upgrade, I would definitely say go for it with the direct drive wheel. Even the TGT2 is such a great wheel. So using a G29, I know a lot of you guys are using G29s, and guys are super competitive on a G29. So I don't think you can't be competitive on a G29. You can be super fast, and you can still win races. You can be an A+ driver. You can G29 or any low budget wheel. Again, it's what you guys get used to, how you guys can adjust. Guys are top rated using controllers. I can't even do a lap on a controller. So yeah, thanks for sharing your setup. Thumbs up to you. Let me know if you do end up upgrading. I'd definitely be interested to know. Let's take a look who we have next. All right, so here we go. Next up, he says, my name is inspectorcheapshot. This is his setup. And this is very unique, dude. Very unique. You have yourself a little car there. It reminds me of, I don't know if that's like is that like a little kid's bed? you know, one of those race car beds for like little kids. That's kind of what it looks like. Let me know if that's what it is. But you have your seat set up in there. You have your wheel. You have your pedals set up there. This is a very, very interesting setup. So it looks like you have a Thrustmaster. Is that a T300? That might be a T300. Let me know. Let me know, guys. It looks like a T300. But you have a very, very unique setup here. Definitely interesting setup, dude. Guys, yeah, interesting setup, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, thanks for sharing, dude. Thanks for sharing your very unique, interesting setup. So next up, we have Chase. And Chase says, this is where all the fun happens. Got a next level racing sim upgraded from a TG T2 to a Logitech Pro 2 days ago when he actually shared this with me. And of course, you can't forget PSVR2. So yes, of course, PSVR2 is where it's at. The next level setup obviously looks cool. The Logitech Pro with the pedal set, dude, you are rocking it here. If I was gonna spend the money, this is actually, I think this is where I would actually go. I would go with the Logitech G Pro, with the True Force, with the load cell pedals, the stand, the sim rig stand, the looking good. Looks like a nice solid setup. Looking good. No complaints. I would totally go with this setup if I was going to spend the money. Logitech G Pro, True Force. It's supposed to be better than the TG T2 transducer that also gives you that shake and everything in your setup. But I heard that the True Force on the Logitech can actually separate right and left. So let me know how that actually feels, how it works. It's supposed to be a lot more stronger than the TG-T2 transducer, but I think it's just such a cool extra effect that just adds to the immersion that, yeah, dude, cool setup. Totally awesome. Let me also know for the actual wheel itself, going to direct drive from a TG-T2. And you obviously went to a much higher force feedback wheel. So let me know, yeah, let me know the feel and the difference, if it's smoother, and if the feedback feels different to you. I'm very curious to know what you think. So thanks for sharing this setup. Very cool. And let's do one more. We'll do one more in this video, guys. So here we have Duvall. This is our last one we're going to do. If I didn't get to you guys, I definitely still have your emails. I will get it to you in the part 3 sim rig show off your sim rig video. So let's just take a look at what Duvall has. He has, and again, if you guys want to get into our future ones, send me an email with your sim rig setup. T300, TLC and pedals. He's playing ACC, GT7. He has PS2 there. I'm not sure what that means. I thought, I was thinking maybe PC2 for like Project Cars 2, but PS2. I don't know. I don't know what PS2 means, but it looks like he's not using VR. Looks like he has himself a monitor in front, unless VR is hidden somewhere. I do not see it in the picture. So, you know, very cool. If you are handy, that is awesome. I am not handy, but that is great that you'll be able to actually build your own wooden setup here. Everything looks good. You got yourself a monitor. Curious if you don't have PSVR2, if you're looking to get PSVR2, is that on your agenda, or you have no interest in VR? Some guys just don't like VR. Some guys don't want to wear a headset. And that's quite okay. A lot of people just get dizzy from it, but he is using a monitor here, and then he also has a nice monitor on top to watch TV too. He shared a couple pictures here, so let's take a look at some of the other pictures that he shared with us. It's a nice little cool track he has set up in his room there, so that's definitely really neat. I like the lighting on there. Very, very cool. Very cool. It looks like it's oh, I can never think of things I want to say. It looks like it's one of those, you know, one of those remote cars, the RC car things. Yeah. Is that actually what that is? It looks like it. I think it looks like it has one of those tracks on it. So that actually looks pretty cool if that whole thing goes around. That's a really, really cool setup. Guys, thanks a lot for sharing your sim rig setups. If you did not make this video, I got you in the next one, guys. Don't worry. I hope we can keep running these videos as we get more subscribers, more people send us their setups, and I will be more than happy to share them with everybody. I think it's really cool seeing what people race on. So if you guys enjoyed the video, thumb it up, you know, subscribe for lots more content. You know, lots of racing, guys, lots of racing here. Sim racing is where it is at. PSVR2. Let's go. And we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, subscribe, guys. We out of here. Peace.